It's very easy to talk about the tourist industry because it's very high profile, but every day there's thousands of people involved in the food and fibre sector. So you're talking about your dairy, your timber, your fishing, all those areas that are the lifeblood of the region that keep it ticking over. That makes up 70 to 80% of the regional domestic growth, domestic product. So we've got to have infrastructure in place to support these businesses and these operators.
We've now come up with what we're calling the North-South Loop to take care of that issue of getting our international tourists particularly, but also our domestic tourists, which we know now is at 2.6 million and growing. They're having to share the roads with our industry-related businesses, tractors, motorbikes, and as I said, just our local community. So it is a real concern that these roads need to be in a better condition if we want to be remembered for a great experience along this Great Ocean Road area and not just for the bad roads and never to come back again.
We're constantly talking about these sorts of issues. We're having to drive slower in certain areas just because we know they are bad spots where the tourists will pull up because they get either lost, confused on some parts of the roads. We have to slow down and just allow for that possible incident. Time is money, and this all costs us time.
Look, there is so much at stake. I mean, number one is obviously protection of people's lives. That is ultimately number one. But then what comes out of this region in terms of product that is so important to the, I'm not going to say state economy because it is bigger than that. It is a national economy. The amount of export that goes out of Melbourne that comes from this region is massive. And then let's throw in the tourist economy as well. So it is urgent, it is detrimental to the state, and we just can't understand why the state keep ignoring the fact that these roads need to be dealt with.